How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, I'm going to go really, really deep with the royal family today. And when I was out and about today in deep thought, I was thinking about the destruction of Mother Nature, the imbalance of Mother Nature. And what I was thinking, my royal family, is that as God was putting these words into my soul, that we will always see throughout the globe imbalance until this globe, these nations fully, totally respect the chosen ones. Now, my royal family, I have said often that black people or the royal family are the most vibrational people on earth. This is a scientific fact. Energy literally bounce off of us. And I have said to the royal family what we have been doing with our energy and how we are not using our energy properly. But I fully understand my royal family, because when I was in deep, deep thought, we ain't never had a chance to really fully heal. So if God's children are not healing, then the earth or Mother Nature is not happy, because we are not vibrating in harmony with earth. Now, our greatest enemy, my royal family, is the Caucasoid race. Now that they have the technology and they are frantically trying to find their origin, they're getting more and more pissed. They don't want to see us in this beautiful picture here in harmony. There is something deep within their core, destructive within their core. And you can't fool our Father. Our Father knows your heart. And it is totally, totally dark. And your driving force is to kill off the royal family. Now, let me tell you how deep this go, my royal family. Let me show you how arrogant and destructive the Caucasoids is. If they hate us to the core that deeply, and they are so preoccupied with our utter destruction, then basically what they are saying, that they hate our Father, and that is their problem. Oh, and definitely they are feeling. So as they are dying off, they want to give the illusion that they are strong and they standing firm on their position. Oh yes, my royal family. Now, Malcolm X said, envy blinds man and makes it impossible for them to think clearly. They're not thinking clear at all, because we know that they are reading them books. And then they only want us to just focus on just on a small scale, just read this much of our history, which is the Bible, my royal family. And thanks to the Hebrew Israelites, they said, no, we gonna read them all. As I'm going on my journey, my royal family, I told my husband, I said, I would not have known, but I have questioned this when I was very, very young. I would ask different people, there gotta be more information out here. And no one could ever tell me anything. Over 200 books left out of the Bible. Why would they be so envious to remove that, to try to destroy that? Because they don't want us to seek and know. They want us to point us in the direction that they want us in. But it ain't working because the royal family is waking up. And as we are waking up, and as all these events are happening, and as the weather is in balance, and the awakening process is like a big explosion. So when they listen to our voices on social media, when they listen to our conversations out and about, when they listen to our music, when they read the books, they know who and what we are. So they get in a constant state of rage because they want everlasting life. Now, foolishly, my royal family, what these people are also digging for and looking for is the fountain of youth. There ain't no fountain of youth at all. So fool yourself, play with yourself. But on top of that, as you're destroying Mother Nature, you're trying to play with the weather, but you don't have that type of power. So you do your things with the chemtrails. You poison the waters. You're messing in Pandora's box, messing with nuclear power. And you hear this nutty ass president bragging that he got a bigger button. But I'm glad that he's there so we can fully pull back the layers of their destruction, the core of these people. So they don't care about Mother Nature. They don't even care about the air that they breathe. And it's confusing because they're not thinking clearly. Read that. That statement that Malcolm X made. They not just messing with us, they messing with everything. This country, Babylon, was foretold. And it is absolutely amazing and earth-shattering that we are living in times that's literally biblical. Biblical. So when they're searching for one thing and they're not getting what they truly want, then this is what they do. This right here. Now read this. Each and every animal on earth has as much right to be here as you and me. What gives you the fucking audacity to kill an ocean? Now, my royal family, when I really just sat down and it allowed myself to absorb a dead ocean and living right next to the ocean. Anytime we go out, we're going to see that ocean if you up here in the Bay Area. And you can smell. Don't smell right. To me, that is haunting. And I often pray, my royal family, the prayer that God put on my heart and the prayer y'all will always continue to hear, that I pray for the many oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams, every blade of grass, every grain of sand, every flower, and every tree. our Father put that on me, that with your rage, who gives you the right to determine who lives and not live on this earth? So you want to drag us in hell. You know where you're going. See, my royal family, these people cannot and will not ever, ever stop. They literally eating self. And they can put on the illusions with their suit and ties and speak with unquote proper diction and show us all their degrees that's nothing more worth than taller paper, and then try to tell us that we have rights. Y'all have violated our human rights, and you violated Mother Nature, and she is pissed. Now, there's a cold snap going back on the East Coast. The weather, even though it's cold that time, is something totally different because Mother Nature talks to us. Now, my royal family, I keep saying over and over again that we all are empathic, but they didn't put enough stuff in the way that we stay in a constant state of survival, and we don't always allow ourselves to feel. Now, before we were snatched and put in bondage, we were in harmony with Mother Nature. And what did Mother Nature do? Blossom, and we reaped the benefits. We didn't trash the earth. We didn't pollute the earth. We understood that we must keep the oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams clean. And we only took what we needed, not in balance. See, when you take more, you're making earth in balance. And then on top of that, my royal family, they have a nerve to mess with God's seeds. GMOs will kill you. I was telling my husband back in the mid-'80s, or let's say the early '80s, my father would love to eat fruit in the morning. And one morning he got up and he cut a huge watermelon. And he said to me, "There's no seeds in it." So him and my oldest daughter, they ate it and got very, very sick. And I kept thinking, what happened to the seeds? I couldn't let that go, not knowing that they were already playing God. This is how dangerous these people is, that they will make things seedless. Think about this. We don't know what we buying out here. They don't know what the hell they doing. So Mother Nature has a right to be pissed. And before it's all out, this earth will be in balance. But there are many things that have to be done in order to get it back in balance, systematically. Now, as these people keep getting their ass whooped, keep dying off, opiate use, low birth rate, heroin use, just some of them just literally drop, no explanation at all. Oh, they hide these things. That's why I'm so happy that many people on YouTube dig and dig and dig and present truth. We all doing it. We all tapping in. We all in different stage of awakening. Gather up the information, my royal family, because we got to know how these people really is. Who kills an ocean? They done wiped out forests. They done pillaged the land. They over there in Akibalan with the other ones, the other races that can't stand us. And they said, we gonna get some of those minerals out of that land too. We gonna drag it. And they bring their pompous ass to these different countries that have these precious minerals. And they make sure that they destroy everything before they leave. Oh yes, they do. Now they're in direct competition with the Asians, because the driving force is we want to get ours first. We don't want to share. We want to deplete Mother Nature. So the ones that are mirroring the Caucasoids, they're going to get the same ass kicking. Oh yes, they are. Because they come in with the same thing. First thing, we gotta wipe these black folks out. Or if they can't wipe us out quick enough, we have to brainwash them. So there's confusion with, do we practice this? Do we practice that? When it comes to our faith. We even got some of the chosen ones now saying they don't believe in our Father. I cannot convey to you, my royal family, how real our Father is. When I was talking to my husband, very, very deep, and I appreciate him because the way that I talk and the way that I perceive things, I have to have someone to understand that God is putting all this information in me, and he's putting all this information in you, all this information in we. And I told my husband, I said, I know sometimes I may appear to be the same, but I am forever changed. I cannot stop thinking about God. I cannot stop thinking about what I heard and what I sing and what was revealed to me. And there's many others. And I keep telling the royal family, or trying to explain to the royal family, God's love. But God ain't happy with all of us. Have we disrespected God? We some God-fearing people. Yes, we have. Not being obedient and trying to appease and appeal to the very people that are destroying, or call themselves, because they ain't gonna get a chance to destroy it, Mother Nature. And the selfishness, my royal family, the selfishness of these people. Now check this out. The most dangerous creation of any society is The Man Who Has Nothing to Lose by James Baldwin. And that is what we are looking at, my royal family. They really don't care about Mother Nature. They don't care no more. So they are in a state of confusion, and many of us keep trying to mirror that. Well, keep mirroring it. You will feel the wrath. Oh yes, you will, if you do not fully submit. God don't take half-ass. Fully. These people are dangerous. They know they are doomed. Oh yes, they is, my royal family. So you keep following them. Well, check this out, my royal family. Dying light, the following off white people. Dying light. When I seen it, I said, damn, following off white people. We must continue to separate. We must be watchful. We must continue to try our best to get in balance. Or sometimes we say, get our house in order. In order for Mother Nature to do what Mother Nature needs to do, my royal family, we must get ourselves in balance. And that pleases our Father first and Mother Nature. We just do our part. And we can't worry about the rest, because it's already been prophesied. God knows your heart. God knows all our heart. God even knows theirs. And they have the audacity to think that they can pull these shenanigans on our Father. That is truly, truly arrogant. And throughout history, it's always the same. Nothing is new under the sun. We've heard that statement many of times. And I'm going to repeat myself because some people are new to the channel. Anytime you see an empire die, this is what happens. Man is drunk on power. They got all the wealth that they could ever use. And they get greedier and greedier. And they feel like they are fully protected. So then, what they'll start doing, first in their conscience, they say, there is no God. I am the God. I'm running this. They get a high off of it. So you don't believe in our Father, but you have a God complex. And eventually, God says, enough. But what do our Father do? He's patient. He makes you feel. And this is what the royal family had to do. Feel, not taking heed. And there will be many in the royal family that will not take heed either. And when it all happens, what will be flashing in your head is those different people throughout your life that was telling truth. He keep giving us chances over and over and over. I just think about my own individual personal life. I have hurt our Father. I have not been obedient to our Father. I haven't fully submit to our Father. I'm a work in progress. But I cannot stop thinking about you, my Father. You chose me. He chose you. He chose we. He's seen something divine in us. And we don't always see it in us. And I often say to the royal family, what they see in us again and again and again, they see the kingdom. We royal. They don't want us to demonstrate our royalty. They want us to be slouched over. Stand royal, but always remain humble to your last breath. My father said something real interesting one time. He said, I will die with my feathers on. And my father literally did. He wouldn't give up. Now, the circumstances of his death, y'all know about some, and I don't want to repeat it right now. The one thing that I can thank my biological father, James Alfred Newman Jr., was he always told me, do your own thinking. Don't make hasty decisions. So, what was so deep to me, my royal family? The arrogance of man, and how daily they are pounding and pounding and pounding in our head how great and grand they are. They know they're not great. They can't take statements like this. They try to shut us down. You can't stop Mother Nature. So if you can't stop Mother Nature, and we are the most vibrational people on earth, then we are Mother Nature. Oh yes, we is. And some of them who have went out of their way, getting their jollies, killing us. And they pump that stuff on the media to try to keep us in place. And then once they have succeeded, in God and man's law, the shenanigan court, the clown court, will insult our intelligence and say that didn't happen. What you were looking at on film was not what you seen. And I heard something real deep this morning on Democracy Now! They were talking about it's that sister that just passed. Forgive me with her. I think her name is Erica. One of y'all will correct me on it. And she refused to accept the apology from the white boy that choked her father in front of the world. And I was like, wow, I didn't hear about that. Then I said to my husband, why, as we were listening to it, I said, my energy instantly, I said, in order for him to want to apologize, he feeling something. And this is where, this part right here, when white folks do us wrong, when white folks done killed our family members off, and they'll come to us and say, I apologize. If we grant it, we done gave up that energy. No, 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 no. We stay out of their way because they can't live with self. See, anytime that they do what they do to us, or even what they do to Mother Nature, they have a price to pay. My white neighbors have said to me, I want to see George Zimmerman dead. I said, no, I don't. Living is hard. You can try to erase that out of your head, white man, white boy, white girl, white woman. The dirt you have done to us. And anytime you get an opportunity to kill one of us, that blood is soaked in your soul. That's our Father's blood. So they were shocked when I said that. It's hard to live. You're doing them a favor when you take them out of their misery. No. We are not God. We are just His children. Let them feel. But if they are in our space and we have to defend ourselves, do it fully. Yes. But don't give up that energy. When you know a person has wronged you, you satisfy the beast within them. That's what we are doing when we sit up here and prostrate ourselves. I forgive you. Now that's the one that gets under my skin. When we going around forgiving folks, shitting on us, it affects the royal family. It makes things even more in balance. It lacks common sense. Not gonna sit up here, you slap me, and then I'm trying to demonstrate to you that I am good and I am moral and I am decent. No, I'm slapping your ass back, and I'm gonna slap you so hard you'll never forget it. this is what burns my core. That we got an audacity when someone then said, I apologize what I did to you, and you say, I forgive you. Most of them don't even ask. They expect it. And we feed them what they want. Let them wallow. They want forgiveness. Go to our Father. Don't give up that energy that I keep talking about, my royal family. When that was put upon my heart a couple of months ago, I had to sit and think on it. I said, what are we allowing? What are we granting? And what the hell are we doing? And I said, what have I done in my past? A gesture, a sleight of hand? Yes, I have. I've tried to just say, let's try to have some harmony here. They will never, ever, ever change. And as we are watching these coons holding on for dear life and all the antics, I said to myself the other day, God must put his hands in our affair, because we are too confused and messed up to even know what the hell we doing. It's that pull in us. He wants us to demonstrate royalty, and that ain't easy. To be up on that throne. Stay your ass on the throne. Stand royal. Stand firm. And only listen to our Father. He will give you the message, my royal family. But don't lose sight of what these people have really done. You killed an ocean. Now, the white man was the first to mess with that nuclear shit. Technically speaking, the Japanese race killed the ocean, but they are one and the same with them people doing what they do. Their greed. They come and set up housekeeping in our neighborhoods, and we run our black asses to their stores. Can't wait to go get something. They can't stand us. Do you know how quickly, my royal family, how this stuff can end today? I keep saying, on a high percentage level, if we do what we need to do, all of this will end. So when are you ready to do what you need to do? Or you just want to play these charades too? We have that much power. So we're going to keep getting the same results. And they're going to keep doing the same thing. They're going to keep destroying Mother Nature. They're going to keep destroying the royal family. And Mother Nature going to do her part. And our Father has laws. So, man, you have your law. But do you fully understand God's law? It has never, ever changed. It ain't penciled in and out. It's not even etched in stone. It's in the universe. You will feel. See, we know what pain is. We know what karma is. It's totally a bitch. She is. So what we do with our loving hearts, we feel something when we see a person struggling. And what has helped me to back away from it is our royals. They like, I feel nothing. And that's how they is. We can learn something from the royals. They are wise. And they can also be wicked. But I fully understand how they get upset with the elders holding them back. They are not willing, my royal family, to keep putting up with this shit that makes us imbalance. So you keep running around following their ass. Dying light. The following off. White people. They gotta go. But you in the way. Get your ass out the way. For you go right along with them in them caves. Eternal, eternal, eternal hell. So you don't have to physically be in the caves, or you don't even have to physically be in hell. It's internal within you. Your life is not balanced. Signs are everywhere to step away. First of the year then already popped off, and the beast is doing what the beasts do. Eat and kill his own. So you have to understand why we're trying to mirror the system. Remember how they put this system together. So you think that they get along at home? No, they vicious. That's none of our business. We need to get right back here. Fellowshipping, respecting, loving, honoring our royalty, being humble, being mindful, and also being willful, and have the full armor of God. Mother Nature can handle self. But in order for Mother Nature to handle self, the royal family has to be balance. 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 Stand royal. Stand firm. Think royal. Walk royal. Manifesting, manifesting, manifesting. God will guide us. So, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.